Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head. Mic on, brain on.
What's up, everyone? It's Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm just letting him do his thing. All right, on that side of the table, everyone's favorite, Gloria Rosario.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hi,
Hello.
you look so good today.
I look somewhat functioning. My face is looking better.
Looks normal.
Almost.
Yes. How are you?
Ready for the week.
It's been one of those weeks or weekends or whatever.
Weekends.
I have not been feeling too good. I think it's a combination of, so I had a doctor's appointment, and I ended up getting my second of 2 shots that I needed to get. And they say, it might make you sick. Yeah, well, it did. That and then my other injection that I take, that I think the combination of the 2 kind of wiped me out. Right?
Yes.
I've been like a zombie. Well, more of a zombie than normal. So, how has you been?
I has been doing good.
Oh yeah,
Gooder.
gooder.
Gutter.
Anything interesting?
No, it's been pretty boring, which is good, I guess.
Boring is good.
Well, yeah. It's better than having drama.
That's true. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been feeling the best lately. I went to the doctor. Well, I had to anyways, but still I had other stuff I had to talk to him about. And then I got medicated, and then that was it. I did not want to do anything. Just sleep.
It's been like that today. I don't know. I just feel kind of like worn out and just ready for bed. And it's only like 6 p.m.
I don't even know what time it is.
It's only 6.
Everything just blends together.
Yeah, I'm tired. I need a 15-hour nap.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What constitute a nap and just going to sleep? 15 hours, I think that's pretty much not a nap.
In whose world?
15 hours is not a nap.
It's a nap. I don't care what you say.
It isn't. What say you guys out there? That's not a nap.
It's the little cat
15
nap.
hours. Wow, that's a lot of sleep.
And then wake up, go to the bathroom, and go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When I was a kid, maybe I could do stuff like that, just stay in bed and I have to not get out, but I don't know.
I can do it now as an adult. I just don't, sadly.
Well, when you're adult, you really can't do that kind of stuff.
The hell
you have
can't.
to adult. Well,
Joel gets up like 3 hours before he has to go to work. He's got to be at work at what, like 7, 8?
it depends. It's whenever.
I wake up like an hour before I have to go to work.
See, like I've said before, I in the mornings I give myself plenty of time, so I can get up, go do stuff, wash up, sit down, have my coffee in peace, no noise, no nothing.
See, I'm different. I get up, I shower. Well, that's when I don't have other stuff going on. Like, ordinarily I do have stuff going on, but when I don't, I wake up maybe like an hour and a half before I have to go to work. I shower. I do whatever it is that I have to do to get ready. And then I don't have breakfast at home, or I don't drink coffee at home. I always stop at Dunkin' Donuts on the way to work, and then just go to work.
Okay, why are we going to buy coffee. We have some at home.
It's not iced coffee and it's not Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow. You know you can make iced coffee at home.
Oh, definitely. Although I am gonna start to go back on Dunkin' Donuts because I started drinking my daily dose again.
By the way, if Dunkin' Donuts is listening, because I know you are, I will. We will sponsor you. I'll put a big like right here. I think I got space right here. The big Dunkin' Donuts logo. We'll put it right here, or we'll put it on around Glow somewhere. We'll put it.
Ooh, excuse me.
But yeah, I mean, then I think it gives you enough time in the mornings, like, because traffic happens. Some mornings, like, let's face it, most people's mornings are kind of like routine, right? They go the same every day, same shit every day. But then there's those days where either traffic lights, stop working. There's more traffic than usual. They're closing roads. It gives you time so you can be on to work on time. I'm huge on being punctual. I'd rather be early for stuff than late. I cannot. That drives me crazy. It drives me crazy when that lady over there is on her own time schedule, and it's like, oh, we need to get out of here. And she's just like, not a big deal. Miss, I wake up 5 minutes before I gotta be somewhere.
Not 5 minutes, but at least an hour.
Nah, that's still not enough time. Nope.
Well, you think about it. I don't do makeup in the morning. That saves me time. I jump in the shower, pull my hair back, brush it out, whatever, put clothes on, and head out the door.
Yes, she's very simple.
Very simple, low maintenance.
That's why I like her. She's low
Notice he says he likes me, but he doesn't love me. Mm-hmm.
That goes without saying. That's because she argues with me all the time.
I do, and I don't care. He
I'll
chose
fight-
this life.
I'll fight you. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
told him I was crazy before we got married. I told him and gave him every opportunity to run, and he stayed like a
You know, our
dumbass.
anniversary's coming up.
It is.
We will be open to any kind of sponsorships. If you want to send us to,
Cucamonga.
Cucamonga. With our luck, we'd be sent to some like weird war-torn,
Backwoods country.
like
Jason having zombie living backwoods
hey, we got
somewhere.
a place. We got a place you guys can celebrate, and it'll be like Camp Crystal Lake,
Crystal Lake.
which is funny here in Illinois,
There-
in
we do
Chicago.
have a Crystal
yeah,
Lake.
there's would it be a suburb? When does a suburb stop being a suburb? Like, how far does it have to be from the city? Is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
People will say like, "Oh, I was born in Chicago," but they were born in like Schaumburg,
or no? What's the running joke here? Naperville.
Naperville.
Oh, he's from Naperville.
He's from Naperville.
You know who I think's from Naperville? Bob Odenkirk, Saul from Breaking Bad.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the lawyer, the comic. He's
No, I
from
know who
here.
he is.
He's from Naperville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that, and I think he lived in Oak Park at some point. But anyways,
anywho.
all right. I guess we can start. Actually, you know what we did forget is tell people what we were going to talk about. We need to get better at this. We're still kind of.
Oh, we also went to go see Spider-Man. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The new Spider-Man. Good
Ah,
movie.
I
was
loved
very.
it.
It was very good.
Yes.
However, Gloria and I decided to go to this because you know how there's different ways you can see movies, right? There's either 3D, 4DX, ultra screen, IMAX.
Super funky.
Yeah,
Donkey butt.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's-
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's gotten so ridiculous with the extreme.
So we decided to go see it in Screen X. It's some, I don't know how long it's been out, but Screen X is basically like the screen wraps around the theater, so it's not only in front of you, it's on the sides. So it's a three-sided screen. So we thought, oh man, especially for a Spider-Man movie, that'd be pretty cool. Like you'd see Spider-Man, kind of swinging around the theater. So we went. Uh, it was. I don't think I would go regularly.
It
I
was
mean, it wasn't.
stupid.
You would? Did you say you thought it was stupid?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
It was cool to
It was,
see.
and it's not the whole movie that's like that. It's only
No.
certain scenes. Like when there's like a panoramic view, yeah, it's really cool because like you could see like the whole city and
Yeah.
Spider-Man in the center. But what I thought was kind of weird, but I understand that they have to do it for like safety reasons, is like there's a big old exit sign like right in the middle of the movie on the side wall.
Sure enough, yeah, I noticed that too because I'm sitting there before the movie and there's like the security lights and then the exit signs. I'm like, are they just gonna? I mean, the movie shows over those things. Like, I don't. And sure enough, they. I mean, it's not like they can move an exit sign. Yeah, that was just weird.
And it's funny because when
I
they-
mean, you
when
don't
they
notice it.
I noticed it every
Yeah.
time I looked over. I saw the big old exit sign, but it's funny how like in their promotional stuff they don't mention or you don't, like they show.
Well, I think they do mention it. It's like really fine print, like not the whole movie's like that.
Yeah, I noticed it that
Yeah.
like right before it started, it says where applicable or where applicable or something like that.
Uh,
And I was like, oh, this is weird. But the whole, and it's kind of weird for me because I have to be careful with like flashing lights. And
yeah, that's why I kind of didn't want to do it because I know your flashing lights and stuff mess with you.
yeah, they mess with my eyesight and just with the head injury I have. That's one of the remnants of like the symptoms that I had. I have to be careful with like flashing lights, lasers, and like stuff like that, or visual effects, because that can break into a seizure.
I wanted to go to 40X, which, for those of you that don't know, 40X is like, it's not 3D, but all the seats in the theater move. They vibrate.
Yeah,
they-
that was cool. We
they
went to go see
move.
that for the Batman movie.
Yeah, but I know, was it Batman or was it another movie we went and saw? You were like, you got mad because it'll even squirt water
Oh
at you.
yeah, I was so disgusted because I got squirted with water, and I was like, "Ew, what the hell? This is gross."
Like I think
I
a
got
car,
pissed.
I think
yeah.
a car like hit a puddle or something. I don't remember what it was. And then all of a sudden, this mist of water just out of nowhere, and she was so mad. It was like a wet cat. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, it's a one and done. I mean, unless there was something else that was really like, oh man, this would be kind of cool. It was good, and like she said, not all the movies like that.
No, and like I said, there was certain parts where I kind of like started to feel kind of like weird. So I just kind of closed my eyes for a little bit and just kind of reopened them. But by the middle of the movie, I was just kind of focused on. I forgot that the two side screens were there, and I was
Yeah.
just focused like on the main screen, and it was fine for the rest of the time. So
we had good seats too because we were kind of in the middle.
yeah, the coveted seats in the middle for these types of movies.
But like the scenes, most of the fight scenes are in that format. Like there'd be with Spider-Man, he's always standing on top of a building or something. So he'd be standing on top of the building, and you'd see like a panoramic view of New York City.
And that was cool. Like
Yeah.
those scenes were cool, but like the regular scenes where it was just him
Just
like
talking.
flying and like it would throw me off balance a little bit because like I said, you have like the side stuff going on, and that's not like the best thing for me. But I enjoyed it. I had a really good time. I loved the movie.
I think they should have filmed more scenes where he would be like, say for example, crawling from one side of the theater to the other.
Yeah.
Or like swinging from one side to the other. Like he's over here and then he ends up over here. I think they should have did more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's like an expensive
I don't know.
thing. But
They don't-
whatever.
They only spend like $100,000 bazillion dollars making these things.
What's another 50 million?
Yeah. I can't imagine how much that would cost. Yeah, can you have them swing from left to right? And then they send them an invoice for like $1 million. Yeah, we can do that. It's like 8 hours of work on a computer, $1 million.
That's crazy. But no, it was a good movie. If you have little kids, I'm sure the little kids will enjoy it. There was a lot of like little kids and little run.
Well, yeah, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man. That was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I wonder if anybody out there like our age, do you remember the Spider-Man TV show?
I do.
You remember that
I
one?
do. Yes.
I
Yes.
remember I'd be sitting there eating cookies or something, watching Spider-Man. It's cheesy now when you see clips of it,
Yeah. No, it's funny because I don't know if you guys remember Spider Pig
but from The
from
Simpsons.
The Simpsons. That kept playing in the back of my head like Spider Pig.
Yeah,
Spider
it does whatever a spider pig does. But yeah,
good
like
time.
it was Spider-Man. They had, of course, Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby and Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
What else? Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
The Punisher.
The, back then, I
Oh
don't think.
no! I'm sorry. I'm talking about the movie we saw yesterday.
Oh, I don't know if people know if he's in it. I think by now people know he's in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I like the not necessarily the action sequences and stuff. I think it had some pretty cool messages in there too. Like there was like this conflict that Peter Parker was having, and I think it touches upon like
Being yourself.
kind of being yourself, accountability, acceptance, just accepting things. What else would you say? It had like, if you really like, it could be, you can see that there's like deeper meanings to stuff in the film.
Yeah, in general, I love the movie.
Yeah, it was good.
It had a great message in it. It was just, I thought it was great.
Yes.
No, I have no bad reviews for it or anything to say about it. That's
Yeah, I really can't complain about anything in that movie. I mean,
No.
not all of these movies are perfect by any means. Oh, and another thing, and maybe, I don't know if people can think, oh, you didn't know that. The villain that was in it, that was Voss from Far Cry 3, wasn't it? Now, you might not know.
I don't know.
But you guys out there that play games, Far Cry 3, which is one of the best ones, you had the villain Voss, he was a badass in that game. He was really good.
I don't
And-
think I've played that game before.
It was really good. And the villain was fantastic. And I remember at the time, people were just glazing the hell out of this guy. Like, man, this guy should be blah, blah, blah. And I could have swore that's who that was. I'm looking at him like, wait a minute, that's Voss from the game. And I thought that was kind of cool that he was playing a villain in a Spider-Man movie. But, yeah, so I don't know. Most of the people out there are like, who? But, yeah, if you guys are gamers or have ever played games, Far Cry 3, I mean, you want to maybe YouTube some of the dialogue from this guy. He was fantastic in that game. Great villain. And,
Yeah, I never got into those.
yeah, and then I know the latest one, I think, was the one with Giancarlo Esposito, which I was super excited when they announced that. Like, wow, they're going to have, Fring from Breaking Bad be the villain in the game. And it kind of fell flat. Like, the game didn't do very well.
Yeah.
But, whatever. That's for your gamers out there that are watching today. Which I don't game as much as I used to, so yeah. Don't cry. We're moving on now from that.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right, guys. So today, Glow and I are thinking of doing a round of Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
So this can get interesting. Are you ready to do Would You Rather?
Yes.
And this is just kind of random stuff. I think a lot of it's our Gen X-y stuff, too. So we will begin then. What say you?
Yep, let's get started.
Let me clear my throat. That was a music reference, everyone. What was it? DJ Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic. Anyways. All right, let's go. So first one. Are you ready? Everybody, are you ready out there? You guys can play along, I guess. All right, would you rather have your entire web search history read out loud to your family, or have your text messages published online?
Okay, here's my thing.
Oh boy.
I don't care either way. If you're going to look for something, you're going to find something.
Okay.
I mean, what is my family or my friends gonna discover that they don't already know about me? I'm pretty open about my stuff, but I think if I had to choose between one or the other, it would probably be have my text messages published online
Yeah, I think that
because those are kind of personal. You know.
yes and no. I mean, I don't care if people want to look at any of my stuff. I
Well,
got nothing to hide.
Not really. I don't
No.
care either, but I do talk to people about like their private issues,
Well,
like if they're
yeah.
having a hard time, and through text messages that stuff might come out. That's the only reason why I would worry if like somebody published like my text messages. But other than that, I don't care.
Yeah, I would agree. I think I'd rather have my text messages put out there.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, I mean, I don't have anything to hide. You could, all right, let's do this. What would be the last 3 things on your web search history?
Cat videos.
Okay, cat videos. What else?
Let's find out.
Oh, you're going to look?
Yeah, offhand, I don't know. I know it's cat videos.
Okay.
Oh, the weather in our area for tomorrow.
Uh-huh. I think I'll do it like that too. That way people don't think I'm just making stuff up.
Right, and then it was the movie that I wanted to watch, Arsenic and Old Lace.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
those were
those are
mine.
your 3?
Yeah.
All right, so mine, of course, see, I'm looking on the phone right now. The last 3 is thrift stores in Wisconsin, MLB standings, the baseball standings,
Right.
and Sushi Kenosha. Those are my last 3.
You could tell a lot about our personalities. I'm worried about the weather, old movies, and cats.
Yeah. Those are mine. So yeah, have at it. Look at my web search.
No, Maine Coons to be exact is.
Oh yeah,
the
you were
cat.
showing me
Yeah.
those videos. Beautiful cats.
Yes,
They're super huge though.
they are.
Although our one cat's pretty huge. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a cat that large.
She's big.
Yeah.
She's not fat. She's just
She's big.
big.
And then and it's hilarious because we have a kitten now that Gloria got, and the kitten always picks on her. She's like 15 times
15
her size.
pounds. She's like 15 pounds heavier than this little kitten that we.
Not even, way more, but
Yeah.
like size wise, it's like, yeah. But the little kitten like smacks her and jumps on her and tries to attack her. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but then when Mouse has enough,
Yeah, she'll let you know.
she'll let you know when
done.
she's had enough.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our search history, so whatever. Okay, next one. Ready?
Yep.
This one's a tough one. All right, would you rather only listen to 80s music or only listen to 90s music for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say 90s.
Yeah. I was
90s.
going to say that too.
I love the 80s I love 80s music, but
I love the 80s music.
I do. No, I love those. But I love my 90s music.
Yeah, I would pick the 90s too. And this is the rest of your life now, so you can't listen to anything else.
That's fine.
I'm good with the 90s.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because even, I guess the early 2000s had some good music too, right?
Yeah.
But
You had a lot of boy bands.
yeah, I have a kind of a hot and cold about like the 2000s music.
Yeah.
I like some of it was good, a lot of it was good, some of it not so much. It was kind of hit or miss with me. Like there's music that you guys like say you like that I never really got into.
Yeah.
Like let me see, I'm trying to think off of like DMX.
Yeah. I love me some DMX.
I was never a big fan. There's some songs that
Yeah.
are okay, but I'm like, Some guys were like, oh man, like he's the best. Like no, there's way
I don't know if
better.
he's the best, but he was definitely up there for me.
I don't know. And I don't mean to single him out, but I'm just saying, and don't get me wrong, I didn't say I didn't like him. I do. It's just that I would rather listen, if you gave me choices, he wouldn't be up there. right?
Right. You know, it's funny because I used to make fun of my little cousins for listening to like the boy bands.
Hmm.
And then I would listen to them. I would never buy their CDs or anything like that.
You would just borrow them.
No, I would just, if it was on the radio, I'd kind of like, if I was by myself, I'd kind of turn it on and kind of dance to it, like, whatever.
Hmm.
But, you know, I had to keep my.
Is it like the guilty pleasure type
Yeah,
thing?
that was my guilty pleasure. I did like some boy bands, not all of them.
All right, I'm gonna confess something right now that may
Confessions, yes.
yes. I used to listen to New Kids on the Block,
Everybody listened to New Kids on the Block.
and there were some songs that I did really like.
Oh, 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 oh,
They are now Old Kids on the Block.
oh, yeah. Old Men on the Block.
They still perform, right? They're touring, or they were touring.
They were touring last summer, I want to say. They were on a cruise ship or something.
You figure all the girls that went crazy for them back in the day are all like grandmas now.
Yeah.
No joke. They're probably grandmas. Oh, man, we're old. New kids. Yeah. I even liked Marky Mark when he was Marky Mark. Don't say that too loud, though, because he doesn't like talking about that. I heard he legit gets upset when you bring it up. He
I don't
doesn't.
know. I don't know why he's embarrassed of it.
I mean, when he was doing it, he was all in. Like,
Yeah.
like he wasn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was doing his thing, but I don't know. Whatever. Dude, it's part of your,
history.
yeah.
I find it funny. I don't know. I think he should own up to it. It's out there.
All right, we'll move on to the next. Would you
Yes.
rather? Oh, all right. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
Rewind,
Why would you say rewind?
because you could redo it. Fix your mistakes right then and there. Why would you pause something though? Like, what is that going to do for you?
You know, I would say rewind as well, but I don't know if I would say I would want that because I would want to redo stuff. Because, of course, yes, there are things in my life that, man, I would totally redo. But at the same time, those experiences kind of got you where you are right now, right?
Yeah,
You don't necessarily want to change that.
Not necessarily, but think about how many things you could do. Like,
Oh,
when Yahoo came out, like you could have invested in Yahoo
Yeah.
or you could have invested in Google. You know, things like that I think would be cool. But like my life as it is, like the way that I lived, I don't think I would have changed much, or if anything.
I had a buddy of mine, and his mother. I'm not gonna get into details because this is his thing, but basically, she invested in, I think, a phone company or telecommunications or something like that before phones were even a big thing. I don't know. And then by the end, she made some serious cash. So it's like, I would invest in like Apple or Google or Microsoft or
Oh,
what
for
else?
sure I would have.
Amazon.
I would have invested in any of those companies.
Amazon, when they were like shipping books out of a garage. That's how they started, right?
Yeah.
They just shipped
They-
books.
College books, actually, I think is what
Was
they
it?
started off as.
Yeah, didn't he like deliver the stuff in a minivan too?
Yeah,
Like,
it was crazy because I remember him being like on Fox News and they were interviewing him and he was like in his garage, like talking about like his ideas and stuff.
oh, before Amazon blew up.
Yeah.
That's weird how that ended up though, right? Because you go from books only to like everything. Like everything's on Amazon now,
Yeah, it's crazy.
from A to Z. Did you know? Funny little trivia fact: if you look at the logo, that little smile, the arrow,
Yeah.
it points from the A to the Z because that's their thing. You can get anything from A to Z on Amazon. So
I never knew that.
yeah, so if you look at the logo, the smiley thing, it's an arrow pointing from the A to the Z. So Amazon.
Interesting.
See? Now you learned something new today.
Useless facts.
Yes. Useless. Yeah, but I don't know. I would say rewind too, but I don't know if I would necessarily, because like I said, there's like now you wouldn't be where you're at if it wasn't for the experience you had back in the day. So I don't know. That was a tricky one.
I
think.
wouldn't be sitting here with you in the basement.
Probably not. And I don't know where I would be right now. Where would I be? Who knows? No one knows. All right. Anyway, next, would you rather accidentally send a vent text to the person you were talking trash about, or send a private text to your boss?
I've done both.
Have you?
Yes.
Do tell.
Well, my friend at the time was going crazy on her boyfriend, and I was talking to her boyfriend. Mind you, she was a really good friend of mine at the time.
What do you mean talking to?
We were texting back and forth because I was with her while she was spazzing out on him in the car.
Okay. This is getting interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was friends with him too. It's not like I was going behind her back.
As friends.
Yeah, I was going out with his best friend.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, don't make it more than what it was.
I'm gonna make it more spicy for listeners.
No, it was definitely not that. But anyways, so she was
I was about to call you a homewrecker.
a homewrecker. No. So me and her were sitting in the car and she was spazzing out on him and she was like calling and texting and you know, poor guy just shut off his phone or it started ignoring her phone calls. And he was texting me because he knew that I was with her and he's like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is she spazzing out?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of sending him the reply, I sent her the reply. And she's like, really? You think I'm a crazy bitch? I was like, and then I had no choice. I was like, yeah, dude, you're spazzing out on him for something like so insignificant. Like, can you chill the hell out? And it was just awkward, you know, but yeah, instead of sending him that text, I sent it to her. But I mean, it wasn't bad.
In a way, it's strange how that happens, right? Because now it's like it opens up dialogue between you and your friend.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Which and you should be honest with your friends anyways, right? Like, I wouldn't like talk shit behind someone's back. I'm gonna talk to them directly.
No, and the thing was is that I would tell her when she was being a nut job, you know, like, dude, you're being a little obsessive over there. Can we calm the hell down a little bit?
Yeah, so I think I'd give you a pass on that one.
I've done that a couple of times, but when I get confronted with it, like, yeah, dude, you're acting crazy. Can you calm down? Like, chill the hell out. But I've also sent my boss a private message before.
And how did that happen? What happened there?
That one was awkward. I think I was making plans with my boyfriend at the time, and I was talking to my boss like a little bit beforehand, and I replied to her instead of replying to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just a simple text like, "Am I gonna see you tonight?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "We have plans," and I didn't realize that I was like texting her. I was like, "Are you ditching me? Like, did you forget about the plans? Like, what the hell's wrong with you?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "I'll see you tomorrow at work." And I was like, "Tomorrow at work?" And I go back and I was like, "Oh man, I'm texting my boss."
I don't think I've ever sent a text or anything
I've done it before.
by accident. I'm weird with my texts and my emails. I make sure like it goes to the right people.
Well, no, especially because like I text message a lot rather than call or talk to people on the phone. So if I'm having like 3 or 4 different conversations, like I do accidentally sometimes cross my text, but it's never anything bad.
You know, I was never big on phones, which is ironic because some of my jobs, that's what I did. I sat on the phone most of the day. But I don't like really talking on the phone. I don't know if it's like a mental health thing or social awkward thing.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like texting and I just call the person. And I know that annoys certain people, like that I call. But I was like, dude, we can have this whole conversation in like 10 seconds.
This could have been a text.
Yeah, it could have been a text or an email.
Yes, you do that to me all the time.
I do.
It's like you could have just texted me.
It's because don't have time. I don't always want to just sit there and wait for a text message, so I just call them directly.
She'll call me to ask me if I'm still at work while I'm on the road. It's like, no. It's like, what are you doing? I'm driving home? Oh, okay. Never mind. Then we'll see you later. She's awesome. Most of the time, anyways.
Yeah, when he doesn't want to choke me out.
All right, next lady. All right. Would you rather give up coffee forever or give up streaming services and TV forever?
Oh, well, you have to specify iced coffee or regular coffee.
Coffee, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
You have to give up coffee, period, in any shape or form.
I don't know, you guys. That's kind of. I would honestly. I don't know. Probably, I can go without coffee because I drink tea. So yeah, I could go without coffee.
That's a tough one. I guess I could go without coffee, but I don't drink tea, so I don't know what. Well, I guess I could drink hot chocolate, right? Replace it with hot chocolate.
You could drink agua de Jamaica. You could drink.
Yeah,
know,
there's other alternatives.
There's
I
other
guess.
alternatives. Yeah.
Well, TV to me is kind of hit or miss, anyways, because I'm not. It's not like back in the day when I used to watch TV. There's not like shows that I
Right.
really have to watch every day or weekly, or it's all over the place. And then even movies, I'm like so behind on some movies. It's like,
No, I don't know. I just coffee I can give or take or leave or take because, like I said, I'm more of a tea drinker, anyways. But I don't know. Just I like my streaming services. You know, I go on my binges. I don't do it often.
right.
Like, you know me, I'll watch Bob's Burgers hardcore for like 2-3 weeks and then just stop
Then watch something else.
and pick something else. But I don't know. I like my streaming services.
There's too many. I swear everything is a subscription now. It drives me nuts. It's like, and then you try to consolidate them or like get rid of them and you can't. It's weird. Everybody
You
knows
might as
how
well
that
have
is.
cable at that point.
Yeah, you might as well. It's streaming services has become the new cable. That's what it is. If you put them all together, you might as well get cable. It caught you mid eye rub.
You did. My eyes are starting to bother me.
All right, next one. This one's gonna be interesting. Mrs. Rosario.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rosario, you paying attention?
Yes.
Would you rather always be 45 minutes early to everything or always be 15 minutes late?
Oh, I'm gonna be late. I hate to be early.
That drives me nuts.
I hate to be early.
Why?
Being the first one somewhere.
I've had an argument with another woman, a coworker of mine that said that, oh, I'd rather be late for everything. I'm like, that's kind of rude.
No, it's
And
not.
how is it not rude? If they tell you this gathering or this whatever is at 4 o'clock,
First of all, I'm not going to any gatherings, okay? I'm antisocial.
yeah, but when you are actually invited, why would you want to show up late?
I don't want to be the first. Okay.
All right,
We're
I
on
will.
Latino time.
All right,
I'm on Latino time.
I'll give you this though,
Yeah.
and I don't know if this is. I mean, I guess you can say this is a Latino thing, or I have no idea. Whatever. But you don't want to be early, right? Because what ends up happening, they're not fully prepared
No.
as it is,
Right.
and you end up helping them set up.
No, here's
It's
my
like
thing.
that should be stuff that's done already.
Here's my thing, right? I hate it when people come early to the house when I invite them for something. I hate it.
You do. But see, there's a difference. I'm saying be on time, not be like I
And
get
even,
what you're
even
saying.
not be on time, dude. Like,
Because then there's that like awkward. What do you do like in the before it officially starts?
I feel pressure when people come earlier than when I ask them to.
Uh huh.
I feel pressure to like hurry up and finish whatever it is that I'm doing.
Yeah, but lady, you should have stuff done like
But
pretty much.
you know, realistically, when we have people over, we're doing stuff until the last minute, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning. There's always something that needs to get done right before people come. So, yeah, I would rather have people be late than to be early. I hate it. I've called people out for being too early for stuff at my house.
Uh huh.
I don't like it. Don't be early to my house. Be 15 minutes late.
So whoever's listening to this, you heard it from her, not me. I don't care. I could care less.
I tell my people.
I get what you're saying, though. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
I would rather sit around and wait for people to come than to be in a rush to like the last 15 minutes.
But I don't like that either. Doing stuff when people are trying to come over, like last minute. I don't like doing stuff.
But
well,
that it always ends up happening though. How many times has it happened to us?
but who's that on? That's on us, no.
Yeah, but again,
Well, let me rephrase that. That's on Gloria.
no, that's on us. We're a husband and wife. We're hosting people. It's an us thing.
Yeah, but you're the one that's always like last second. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta clean up. I gotta go jump in the shower. Meanwhile, you got people coming over.
I don't care. I'll jump in the shower when the first guest arrives. I don't give a
It's like,
crap.
what is that?
I will.
I will. I can't do that. No way. Oh, there's people. There's people here already. Let me go jump in the shower.
If I've been running, see, the thing is that like, I like to have everything for my guests. I go above and beyond for when my people come over. Do I
Yeah,
not?
we sure do.
We go. I like to when we have all of my family over. I'll rent.
There's times
tables.
I don't even really eat because I'm always the one cooking and
Right.
feeding it, making sure everybody's good.
I will have bouncy houses in my house.
Yeah,
I
we've
will
done
have
that before.
tables. I will have because I want to have my people feel invited and wanted
and comfortable.
and
Yeah,
comfortable, and I want the kids to have a good time
Yeah.
and to want to come to my house. I want my mom to sit down and relax and not cook, and
yeah.
you know what I mean. So
Well, they're our guests.
right, and that's why I'm always running behind a little bit because I want to make sure that the food is done, that we have this, that we have that. Last minute, I need to run to the store and get ice. All right, not a big deal. But I will jump in the shower. I don't care. Sorry. Especially if I've been running around all day. Sometimes time gets away from you.
all right.
So stressful.
Yes, very stressful. So we should stop inviting people over.
I want to invite my people over. This summer we didn't do anything like
There's,
that.
yeah, I don't know. The past couple years, I guess, it's just been weird.
No, this last year has been kind of well for me. It's been kind of like I haven't felt up to having people over just because like my mental state hasn't been all that
No,
great.
there's just this.
It's just one thing after another, and I just needed a break. But definitely in the near future, I do plan on having something. But anyways,
Okay. Would you rather go back to being 20 with everything you know now or skip to 70 with $10 million in the bank?
I would go back to being 20.
I think so too.
Yep.
Because let's face it, at 70, there's not much time left. So what are you going to do with that $10 million?
And you can go back in your 20s and make more than 10 million.
Yeah, you can invest in stuff and get it more education, something.
Yeah, no, I'd go back to my 20s.
I agree with that one. I would rather.
Although I
think-
don't know, 20s were my party years, so I don't know. That might not be a good decision on my part.
Yeah, but you're going back to your 20s knowing what you know now.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah.
So you probably would change your ways because you know that's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. 70 with 10 million. I think that the thing that's supposed to grab you is the 10 million. But it's like I said, you're like on the. It's horrible to say, I know. Like you're 70, you're on like the other side of.
You're on the brink of death.
I don't want to say that, but you're up there in years. You don't know if you have another 20 years. I mean, if you knew you were going to stick around another 20, 30 years, then, I'd be wasting that $10 million. Vacations.
But could you really vacation at 70? Like,
Yeah, but 70 is the new 50, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think I would.
I would go back to my 20s and probably triple the 10 million. Think about it. You're starting over again in your 20s.
Yeah, if being 20, yeah, you're just out of being a kid.
Right.
You're still a kid at 20.
Yeah.
Well, to us anyways.
You're still a baby.
I'm not a kid. I'm 20. Like, you're still a kid.
You're still a kid.
You don't know anything yet.
No.
Just wait. Just wait and you'll be like us
Bitter and angry.
with mortgages and bills to pay and trying to figure shit out all the time.
Okay, let's move on. I'm getting depressed.
Anyways. All right. Next, would you rather live in a world where everyone says exactly what they're thinking, or a world where no one can speak at all?
I would rather have people tell me exactly what they're thinking, what's on their mind.
Yeah. So what does this mean? Or a world where no one can speak at, so it's just silence? But I'm not gonna lie. There's days where I wish people couldn't speak. It's at work. Just please shut up. Just go
Stop
away.
talking.
Stop talking. I'm just gonna start holding my hand up once in a while. Like when people start talking, just do this.
Talk to the hand.
It's like, please stop. And it's like they try to look for stuff to talk about. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not even engaging. It's like, and they still keep talking. They stop, and it's like, maybe let me see what else I can talk about. Please stop. So you would rather have people tell you how it is?
Yeah.
I'm like that too.
Yeah, I'd rather have people be very open and honest than anything else.
I agree. I try to be like that all the time. Like I try to be 100% honest. Like, well, I'm kind of calling myself out here, but I don't know. I try to use tact, I guess, right? Or some sort of, I try to be as
Yeah.
honest as possible, but then I don't want to like be an asshole.
Offend people.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but some people tell me you got to be like that sometimes though, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I think there's a way, I guess a right way and a wrong way to do that. That's like, I get the whole tough love and being straight with people, especially if it's someone you care about and you love, right? It's like you're not gonna pussyfoot or candy coat stuff. You're gonna tell them stuff the way it is, but
Yeah, but I think some people could use a little bit more tact.
I think
There's a way to get your message across without being an asshole or making the other person feel bad or feel less, you know? That I think some people could work on, but for the most part, no. I would rather have people tell me exactly what's out there, what they're thinking.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Would you rather have to wear a neon 80s windbreaker everywhere you go, or wear a full formal tuxedo gown every time you step out?
I'm gonna be swishing across town in my 80s windbreaker.
Yeah, swishing around.
Yeah. I almost bought one this weekend.
You sure did.
Yeah. I almost did. Now I regret not buying it, but I should have. It was an old school Adidas windbreaker.
I told you should have got it.
I just couldn't. The price on it just. But now looking back, I was like, if I look for it online or marketplace, it's probably going to cost me like twice as much. So I probably should have bought it.
Which, yeah, we were talking about how we went to go see Spider-Man. It was up in Wisconsin, and I've noticed that there was a ton of thrift stores up there.
There are so many in a little area.
And Glow and I used to love thrifting. Around here, it's just
It's horrible
it's
around
garbage
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. Not the same at all. So we rarely do it anymore down here. But I know when we went, what was it, last year for our anniversary, we went like middle of nowhere, southern Illinois or
Yeah.
southwest Illinois somewhere. Just cornfields and farms everywhere, wind farms.
Yeah.
They had in town, they had some thrift stores. We're like, hey, you know what? Let's check it out. Like while we're down here. Wow, was that? I would make the trip just to go there. Like we came back with the car was like full.
No, it was ridiculous because like we came back with like I came back with like stuff from Torrid and
Oh, it was
Old Navy,
ridiculous. Yeah.
and there was like name brand stuff that he came back with Nautica and Adidas and
And then I found a lot of like Chicago Cubs shirts, like brand new that actually fit me. Like holy crap!
the
Like
prices were so crazy. It was
Yeah.
like $2, $3. I think
like what they should be.
the most expensive thing that I got was like a $9 dress.
Yeah, it was the thrifting there was great. But anyways, we looked up there and then we figured, well, we're up here, let's check them out. So I think we went to like
For
4 or 5.
yeah,
And some were better than others, but it was still better than here. And we did pick up a few good pieces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Thrifting's our thing.
yeah. How did we get on the topic of thrifting?
I have no idea because we're talking about the windbreaker
the windbreaker.
at the thrift store.
I did, however, buy like this late '90s dress that I'm gonna have my mom alter because it's like gonna be big on me.
Yeah, it's gonna be really big on you.
But it's really cute. It has like it's like it has all these like kittens like across the chest.
Hmm.
And it's the cut is like, yeah, I love it. I can't wait for my mom to fix it.
We went to this one thrift store where someone broke something. It sounded big. I don't know what it was.
I don't know, but
Wow.
I was like, oh, I'm glad that's not me.
It was in the like glassware section, and it literally sounded like a whole shelf fell on the ground. So I have no idea. It was loud,
Yeah.
and it was like people were like gasping. It was like, oh my gosh, let me stay over here. Like I don't want to be anywhere near there. Yeah, but it was fun. Does all you guys out there, do you remember the members only jackets?
Yes.
I always wanted one. I did end up getting one eventually. Those were like the hottest things. You can still buy them, but they are expensive. The last time, because I thought, oh, it'd be cool to have a members only jacket.
You know, I don't know why everybody that I knew had the IOU shirts.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know. I don't even remember like what that stood for.
I
But
don't remember either.
yeah, I somebody gave me some or they gifted me some or I think my father or the sperm donor or somebody bought some for me. But I've always wanted one like now and you can't find those anywhere.
Yeah, so let's see. Members only jacket. I'm trying to think what else. There was so many like things back then. Starter jacket. I
Yeah.
always wanted one and never got one.
I'm still looking for
The Charlotte Hornets.
Yes.
Never got one.
I
And
had all that stuff. Oddly enough, though, you would figure that with having my mom being like a single parent and stuff like that, we weren't able to get those. But my mom would find them like at the thrift stores, or my uncles would buy them for us, or stuff like that. That's the only reason why we had stuff like that. But you didn't answer. What would you rather do?
the windbreaker.
The windbreaker?
Yeah.
Switch around in it?
Although I wouldn't be opposed to wearing a tuxedo all the time. I wouldn't go as far as tuxedo, a suit.
The suit is different than a tuxedo.
I forgot who I was talking to, but we were talking about how people look like slobs now half the time.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I mean, dudes wore suits like 80-90% of the time. They I mean, you had your everyday suits. I mean, if you look at old pictures of like say baseball games, guys are in their fedoras and a suit sitting there watching the game. Now you got guys with no shirts on. It's like
Body paint.
body paint, hair all messed up, flip-flops, shorts hanging off their ass.
It's funny when Joel and I dress up to like go out, like
We overdress,
we
I think.
overdress. I think sometimes, and it's so weird.
We went to Where did we go? Oh, I think it was Olive Garden. Or
Garden
something like
of
that.
the Olives.
Garland. First of all, I didn't know that this place is that popular because there was like a 2 hour wait or something like that the one time we went. So we ended up making reservations. And then when we went, I forgot what we were celebrating. It was like an anniversary of something.
It was our anniversary, but I didn't want to make anything like spectacular out of it. So I was like, let's just go to Olive or Garden of the Olives and just have.
So we go. Of course, Glow and I clean up. We like get dressed, smell nice. She puts on some makeup. You know, we look pretty good. And then we go to the restaurant, and we're waiting to be seated. And there's like people walking around in cutoff shorts, Crocs, sleeveless shirts. Like they just came from the beach. It's like, what the hell's going on here?
But it's Olive Garden though too. I don't know what we were expecting.
I always thought that was a nice, like, I know it's not a nice restaurant, you know, per se.
It's pretty ghetto.
Well, maybe now, but it's not. It's, I don't know. I was thrown off. I'm like, man, we went through all this. It's like we're going to McDonald's.
No, but I think it's important that this is gonna sound so weird, but I think it's important that when we go out for dinner, like us as an adult couple, we go to dinner, whether it's to have sushi or whether we're going somewhere. I think it's nice to dress up, not for other people, but like for each other, you know, just to kind of out of the norm, just to make it feel a little bit more special. Not necessarily because we're going to like a fancy place or anything.
I'm looking like a slob 90% of the time. I want to at least dress up once in a while.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it was just Olive Garden, and we did kind of put ourselves together a little bit better, but I felt nice, and you know, it was a special occasion.
It was just weird. I'm looking at people walking around like, what is this? It's like this is a fancy establishment. People right now are like, it's freaking Olive Garden, dude. That's like, I thought Red Lobster was kind of fancy because I don't go there. I went, I think maybe once in my lifetime, but it's like, to me, it's a fancier restaurant.
It's expensive, not so much fancy, I would say.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to one of those little local places instead of going to one of those. But anyways, all right. Would you rather know the exact date you're going to die or the exact cause but not when?
I don't want to know anything.
You have to pick.
Maybe the date I was going to die. I don't care how I die. I think I would just be focused on the date. Because you could plan your life better. You know, if you know you're going to die in 2 years, you know, December 6th or whatever.
I was going to say that I would rather know how I'm going to die instead of when I'm going to die.
I don't know.
I'm kind of agreeing with you on I'd rather know when, because then you have like a time period where you know you got enough time to do whatever you want to do. Like you can plan your life better.
Right.
I get that. I think I agree with you on that one. I was going to say I'd rather know what, but not when.
When you think about like death and stuff, death is sudden. Nobody plans for death, right? But if you could know the day that you're going to die, you could live your life differently. I mean, I think that we should live our lives differently anyways, because we all have expiration dates. But like I said, if you know you're going to die in 2 years, wouldn't you want to make the most out of those 2 years?
Yeah.
And focus on your family and your friends and like your husband or wife, you know, and not worry about so much about the stuff that doesn't matter. That's why I would want to know the date.
No, I agree with you. I think I would rather know like the date, because then I guess you can even properly prepare people for the end, I guess.
You can never
Which you
prepare.
can never,
You
yeah,
can never
I was going to say
prepare.
you're never.
No.
Like, I know in my experience, I mean, I knew it was coming, but it was like when they're gone or they're, you know, yeah, it doesn't, you think you're prepared, but yeah, it's different when you actually got to kind of face it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so.
All right. Let's see. Would you rather, Mrs. Rosario, never be able to listen to music again or never be able to watch movies again?
Oh no, that's horrible. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know.
I would say I would rather listen to music the rest of my life. I'll give up movies.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
yeah. No, I don't know how to answer that one.
Yeah, that's a
good
tough one. But I think me, I would, because I was always a music guy. I mean, I love movies
I've
too.
always been
but
a movie person. I think I would rather watch movies than listen to music.
really,
Yeah, I love music and I love my movies, but I think I love my movies a little bit more. I've always been a movie person. I love
yeah, I like music
Yeah.
more.
we're the opposite in that sense.
Yeah, I movies. It would be tough to give up because there's so many great ones. But if I had to pick, it'd have to be music all forever.
Yeah. Movies, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But there's movies that have music in it.
So what are you saying? You can't watch those movies?
No, I could watch
Would they be
those movies.
excluded? No. No, I'm saying right now it's excluded. You cannot.
Well, that wasn't part of the rules in the beginning.
I'm putting that rule in there right
well, no, you
because
can't.
it can't be music at all. So then let me get this straight. You're gonna watch musicals all the time?
Yeah, I love musicals. What are you talking about? Or
Musicals aren't good.
you could watch Post Malone concerts. You could watch the Cure.
No. You cannot. That's
Yeah,
cheating.
those are movies.
That's cheating. You
Movies.
cannot watch. No.
Yeah, I'm
Concerts
not
are-
listening to it. I'm watching it.
All right, guys.
Loophole.
Everybody out there,
I found the loophole.
tell us in the comments and stuff. Is that cheating? I think it is. You cannot. Nope.
Because you're
No con-
watching it on TV. You're not
No.
listening to it.
I don't know. It's still music. You can't. Go figure.
Nope.
Trying to find a loophole.
I found the loophole. Thank ya.
I'll give you that one though. That was pretty clever.
Yeah, you could.
But I know the rules right now state. Look, I'm looking at the rules. I'm looking down.
No, it says
the
never
rules.
be able
You
to listen
cannot.
to music again or be able to watch movies again.
Yeah, but you can't watch music movies.
Yes, I can.
You cannot.
It didn't say that. It
No.
said listen.
No,
I'm watching. There's
this is not how we're playing this game.
that's
You
how
don't-
I'm playing it.
You're not making the rules.
That's
around
my
the lady.
final answer.
No,
Yeah.
no music movies.
Yes, movie musics and musicals.
That's not fair.
They could be categorized under.
You know what
musicals.
though? Now that you say that, okay, then you can give up music but still watch. But not everything's in video format though, right? You can't watch every concert.
No, but I could still watch some concerts.
But then you would be giving up a lot of good music though, right?
Yeah.
I think there's more consistency, I guess, for lack of a better term, with music than there is movies. I think.
But it doesn't say that I can't listen to soundtracks of
Not to
movies.
mention there's more, I guess, genres and types of music than there is movies. Because
Yeah.
movies you have the main ones, right? You got comedy, drama, action, horror. And music, you got genres, subgenres, subgenres. I mean, it can go on forever.
I win.
Whatever.
What's the next question?
Anyways, would you rather be trapped in an elevator for 4 hours with an ex, or with someone who won't?
Sorry.
Or with someone who won't stop talking about crypto.
As soon as people talk about crypto, I want to punch them. Like, I don't know why that agitates me so much.
No one's ever talked to me about that. I don't know.
I'm sitting in an elevator with an ex for 4 hours. The one I hate the most.
It doesn't say anything about like if you got along with that ex or if you didn't get along with them, because some people get along with their exes, right? So it wouldn't be that bad.
It wouldn't be that bad,
Right.
but I still wouldn't want to be in that situation.
I don't think so, but I mean, like I said, if it's an ex that you don't really,
I hate salespeople talking to me about anything. And if they're talking about crypto, they're probably trying to convince you to buy into crypto.
I don't know anything about that stuff, so I have no
No.
idea. Either way, I would probably, man, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe the ex I would pick. I wouldn't, because that drives me nuts when people talk and just they don't shut up. And if it's got to be them constantly and you can't shut them up, yeah, I would go nuts.
Yeah.
At least with the ex, you can at least like have those long awkward pauses. Yeah, no, that the constant talking would just it drive me insane. So yes, 4 hours, and it's only 4 hours, right? 4
Yeah.
hours of the ex or 4 hours of blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry. I would pick an ex. I don't like people who don't know how to be quiet, especially because I'm not social. Can you imagine just being stuck in an elevator with somebody who doesn't stop talking?
I can do that now, and it's like not an elevator, and I still can't escape.
No, I can't deal with that.
I'm
I'm
minding
sorry.
my own business, sitting at my desk doing stuff, and it's like I still cannot escape. I'm like, oh my God, please! I hope just wishing that the ground would swallow me up. Just please open up right here, just swallow me up.
Right?
All right. Would you rather have the loud dial-up internet connection sound play every time you enter a room, or speak in a fake accent for the rest of your life?
I'm speaking in a fake accent the rest of my life.
So we're talking about that that weird screechy sound that the modems would make. That would be strange, right? Walking
Yeah.
into a room and that plays every time. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. I'd rather go with the fake accent.
Okay, what's your fake accent?
I will say British, probably.
British?
Yeah, or you know what? Like either British, Scottish, or Irish.
Oh, Lord.
One of those three. What would yours be?
Probably the easiest one, the Mexican.
Wow. How do Mexicans talk?
That's racist. That's not how we talk. That's not how we speak. That's not, no.
Speaking of, what happened to Speedy Gonzalez? Is he even still a thing?
They're bringing him back. They banned
Yeah,
him
but they're
because
going
he
to
was
clean it
racist.
up, right? Because the cartoons back in the day, they were kind of borderline. They were kind of borderline.
I don't know. I love Speedy Gonzalez the way that he was. I never think that they should have not banned him or
That was one of those things, right, where they're like, "Oh, that's not proper. We need to get rid of that." Was that one of those things? All right, everybody out there, you got to YouTube this or look on the internet. One of my favorite Speedy Gonzalez things was there was a cartoon where they were all like standing around or whatever, and there was a female mouse. And then the one mouse is like, "Oh, that's my sister," and then I forget how the setup was, but they were like, "Oh, Speedy Gonzalez knows everybody's sister." That one got me every time. Like, "Oh, Speedy Gonzalez knows everybody's sister." Yeah, but people are too sensitive nowadays.
I love Speedy Gonzalez. I never thought it was anything like racial.
You didn't take it anything.
I didn't. It was a cartoon.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
not offensive.
No.
Mexican accent, that gets me. That's what you would pick. Okay, if you couldn't pick a Mexican accent, what would you pick?
I don't know. I'm pretty bad with accents.
I'm pretty sure my British accent wouldn't be very good.
Probably British.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems to be the easiest one.
Yeah. Let me hear your British accent now that you're putting me on the spot.
Give me something to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
That sounded kind of Aussie.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, no, I was going to say same difference, right? But Australians is way different.
It's not the same difference.
Their accent is very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Australians are very cheeky too. They're very sarcastic and very like funny.
British is British. I think
But, would
their
you-
sense of humor is a lot more dry.
Okay, now if you had a British accent, what like dialect or whatever would it be? I would do, because you have like some of these guys that talk like the King's English, and then you have the ones that have Cockney, which is like the street talking. I would probably do Cockney, because that's like super like it's like all in slang and just. I could see you being like proper English.
I would
Like
try.
the tea and crumpets.
The tea.
I would love a spot of tea.
Would you like a spot of tea?
Oh, that was pretty good. Better than mine. All
Would
right.
you like some crumpets?
What is a crumpet? It's like a cookie, right?
Cookie, yeah.
I don't know.
Tea
Whatever.
and crumpets.
Anyways. All right. Would you rather get stuck living in your hometown forever or never be allowed to visit it again?
I can take it or leave it.
That's an interesting one. Well, I'm stuck living in my hometown anyways, so so it doesn't matter. I don't see myself leaving anytime soon.
I don't know. I'm still kind of. I go back to my
So if we were
hometown
to
once
leave-
a week at least.
So if you had to leave Chicago forever and never allowed to visit, it wouldn't bother you? I don't think it'd bother me, honestly.
Well, my family. Well, part of my
Oh,
family
yeah.
lives in Chicago. Part
I didn't think
lives
about
in the
that.
suburbs. So yeah, it'd be
That's
kinda-
true.
I don't know. I'd get stuck living in my hometown forever. I don't see myself leaving Chicago.
Yeah, I don't see myself
No.
leaving, yeah. I mean, there's times where I want to. Like, there's other towns I would live in other than this one.
Well, I want to move from the town that we live in now. I hate it here.
So, yeah, I mean, that one's pretty slam dunk, I guess.
Yeah.
Stuck in your, because I'm already stuck here. So it's easy. All right, this is the last one. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Everyone, would you rather relive your worst embarrassing moment on live TV or relive your worst date 3 times in a row?
I would relive a worst date 3 times in a row and just get it
Yeah.
over with.
I don't even know what would be my most embarrassing moment.
I pooped myself. That's pretty
I
embarrassing.
think most people have pooped themselves before. I think
that was
most,
just yesterday.
wow. That's what you call
I'm kidding you guys. No.
TMI.
TMI.
I almost pooped myself the other day. We had that stomach bug.
Oh, man.
I almost did not make it. I was like,
Ooh-wee.
oh, yeah, that would have happened for sure.
I couldn't imagine myself like trying not to poop myself like that on public television. I would rather just relive a horrible date like 3 times.
I'm trying to think of embarrassing moments that I would be willing to share on here.
We're all family and friends here.
Yeah, so yeah, screw it. I'll just say. I know I've ripped my pants before. I mean, ripped them good too. Like,
I'll tell you one of my most embarrassing moments at work.
uh-huh.
This was back before I had my head injury and I was doing a lot of physical therapy. I used to be a physical therapy assistant, so I would, have to bend down, lift heavy patients, and just, I remember one time I had this older gentleman. He was tall. He was like, I'm 6 foot, right? This guy was like 6'4", so he's like 4 inches taller than me. And with body mechanics, you can always pick up somebody who's bigger than you without using like your muscles, just depending on the angles and stuff. And I remember that I scooped down, and when I went to pick him up, my pants fell.
Oh,
Yeah, literally in the middle of a physical therapy room, there was like 20 people in there.
oh,
And I had no choice but to finish the rotating because he was already up in the air,
Right.
right? And I was like, what do I do?
Well, there's really nothing you can
There
do.
was nothing I could do, so I finished the transfer and I just pulled my pants up like nothing, you know? And the room went quiet for a second because it was like very awkward. And I was wearing shorts underneath too, like boxer shorts, like boy shorts.
Right.
So it wasn't like bad, you know, but it was still kind of awkward.
Well, yeah, your pants fell.
Yeah. But I was still in like shorts. Like I had like, I don't know how to describe them, but they were shorts. They weren't underwear, but they were like shorts. And it wasn't a big deal. I was kind of, and the room went silent for a little bit. And then the wife, because the wife was sitting next to us watching. And then she's like, boy, you put on a show. I hope they pay you well here.
Wow.
And then everybody started laughing. I mean, I couldn't do anything but laugh in the situation because, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know, you still have to go to work. You still have to help these people.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was losing weight at the time and my pants were a little too big and probably wasn't the best decision. But, it happens. That was my most embarrassing moment as an adult.
The first thing that came to my mind, and I don't know if it was embarrassing because not everybody knew I did it, but I remember in first grade, and I might have said this a long time ago, this story, but I was in first grade and I was, you know, there was periods of the day where they let you play or do
Right.
whatever. And I was sitting there, you know, and don't ask me why I did this or why I decided to do this, but I had this bottle of glue. I think it was rubber cement. And I decided to undo the cap and start smelling it.
It smelled so good.
I don't know. And then the teacher saw me over there huffing glue in first grade. So I'm huffing glue and he's like, hey. And it scared me, right? Because I, you know, got startled, and yeah, I kind of had an accident in my pants.
You pooped yourself.
Then I had to do the weird waddle to the toilet, and everyone's kind of looking at me like, "What's wrong?" And yeah, I had to try to clean myself up as good as I could.
The teacher didn't say anything afterwards?
Not really, because I think I might have, I'm pretty sure I said, can I go to the bathroom? And he let me, and I did the little penguin walk to the bathroom because it was like kind of uncomfortable back there.
I remember this one time in, I don't remember if it was like 7th or 8th grade. And I don't remember if it was basketball practice because I was into sports back then, or if it was the middle of my gym class. Either way, I remember that they had us do sit-ups, right? And I had stomach cramps all day, and I wasn't feeling great that day. And I remember that I went down, up. You know, we kind of kept the rhythm. And on the 4th or 5th one that I went up, I let out this huge fart, and it was louder because it was in the gymnasium, and it like
So I had like that echo.
like brr, 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 you know, and I started laughing, and I got sent out of the room because the teacher thought that I did it on purpose. But I was like, why would I do that on purpose? You know, everyone thought it was gross. Like the girls thought it was gross. The guys started laughing, you know, but. Yeah, that was probably the one time in school where I kind of embarrassed myself like that.
You remind me of one that was, again, in school. So one day I think I was in 8th grade at the time, and it was during lunch, and I don't know if you guys out there remember the old wood desks, you know, the ones that would open, you could put all your stuff inside and whatever. So we were having lunch, and this was the loudest, most like obnoxious passing of wind ever.
Oh, wow.
On this wood chair yet. Slapping noises, cracking noises. I mean, and it was long too. And it was like weird because after it was like this split second of silence and then laughter erupting, right? Everyone's laughing. Well, my teacher didn't think it was that funny. So I ended up getting detention for it. Right? He's like, oh, you have to stay after school. Well, my dad, he came to pick me up, and of course I'm not coming out because I got detention. So he's like, what's going on here? Like, so he ended up getting me out of detention because I don't know what the discussion was, but all I know is that my teacher had to explain to him why he's keeping me, after school. And of course, my dad worked all day. He's tired. He's getting his kid. He wants to go home. So he had to explain why I had to stay behind. And at some point, I think my dad said, "This is ridiculous." Like, and he even told me to get up and let's go. And then he's like, "Yeah, you're not staying here." So this is stupid. So I ended up going home. It's just like you really like held them behind because of that.
Oh man.
It wasn't. Plus, it's like lunchtime. It's not like in the middle of class.
Right.
But yeah, I got detention for farting, and then go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my dad wasn't having it. He's like, "Nope, get up, let's go."
I remember one time, I had bladder issues when I was younger. Like, I don't know what it was, but I had to pee. And they texted me. They tested me for diabetes. They tested my bladder. Everything was fine. I just always had to pee.
Right.
And I remember I had gotten up like 3 times in class one time. And I guess the teacher thought that I was messing around. And I was like, can I please go to the bathroom? She's like, no, you've already gone 3 times. I was like, please, I really have to go. And she's like, no, you can't. And I remember I was like, probably in like first grade. And I remember that I was fidgeting. And I remember I started to get hot and sweaty because, I was holding it. And I couldn't hold it anymore. I remember that, like, I started, like, tears started coming down my face and stuff. And I was like, can I please go to the bathroom? And she's like, I told you no, you've already gone 3 times. So I was like, all right, screw it, whatever. I'm just going to pee myself. So I peed. And then she got really mad because she's like, why would you do that? I was like, because I asked you to let me go to the bathroom.
Right.
And she didn't. And I was so embarrassed because that's, like, the first time that had happened. And I remember like, oh, we're going to have to call your mom because we don't have clothes for you here. I was like, oh, no, don't call mama. Like, don't go. My mom worked
she
third
was
shift.
working,
She worked third shift, right? I was like, you better not call my mama. I was like, you guys better either send me home or put me in like pajamas or something.
Yeah.
Don't call my mom. I told them. And I remember that they called my mom and my mom was livid. She came to school and she had like my little like pants and like underwear. And she's like, she asked me, she's like, why did you pee yourself? Because I had never done it before.
Right.
And I was like, because the teacher didn't let me go to the bathroom. I was like, she said that I had already gone 3 times and I couldn't go anymore. And then my mom got mad. She cussed the teacher out. My mom was never that type of person to cause problems, but that day she was mad. And
She wasn't having it that day.
no, she wasn't. And she's like, you guys should have clothes here. We pay all this money for, their supplies and this and that. The least you guys can do is have a pair of gym shorts or something that they can borrow. And my mom, like, cussed the teacher out. And then she told them that if that ever happened again, if they didn't let me go to the bathroom, she was going to make an issue of it. And as it turned out, my mom ended up taking me to the doctor, and I had a small bladder. My bladder wasn't fully like developed or whatever at that time. So that's why I had to pee all the time. Like I couldn't help it.
Right.
Eventually my bladder caught up to me and stuff but I was so embarrassed, and I remember that like I didn't even have to ask to go to the bathroom. I would just get up and go after that. But yeah, that was kind of embarrassing too, but it happens.
All right, that reminds me of this one last story I'll tell, and then we'll wrap it up.
Childhood trauma, the best topics.
I know when I was in pre-kindergarten, there was this one kid, and he had to go to the bathroom, right? And I don't know why he didn't go. I don't remember what the situation was, but he ended up going and going and going. I've never seen a human being produce this much liquid.
Oh, so he peed himself.
He did pee himself, but he must have been holding it since birth or something, because holy crap, like this kid made such a big mess.
Oh man.
And I remember like there was a little play area that was carpeted, and then the like the regular like school floor or whatever, the tile, probably asbestos, but whatever. Anyways, I was like, whoa, like they had to rope off the hair. Like that was just amazing. Like, holy, like all of that came out of him. Like, man, how long have you been holding it?
Wow, that's crazy.
And of course he was super embarrassed and stuff, but it's like, yeah, that was crazy.
I do know people, and I'm not going to say who they are, but I know people in my life or whatever that they wouldn't go to the bathroom during school times.
I wouldn't. What do you mean, like go number 2?
Number 1 or 2.
Oh, number 1 I'd go. Number 2 I would never.
No, they wouldn't go number 2, and their high school and junior high were right down the street from their house.
Mm.
So they would wait until lunch, go home real quick, do their business, and then run back to school before lunch period was over. I could never ever hold it for that long. Are
No,
you kidding me?
I always left my. I would drop my deuces at the house. I wouldn't take them anywhere. Now it's a little different. If I gotta go, I gotta go. But it's like back then, like I'm leaving that stuff at home.
Oh. Anyway,
What was that one movie, American Pie, with the guy that would never go to the bathroom at school?
Oh, I don't remember.
And then I think they made him drink laxatives to make him go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he couldn't run home because it was like an emergency. Anyways. All right, everybody. That was fun.
Enough embarrassing moments.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, don't forget the website. Don't forget the website. There. Sessions and Lessons Unscripted.com. Go there to listen and watch the episodes and some other random stuff. And also, if you want to drop us a line, don't forget, drop us an email at sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And then the socials, of course, TikTok, Facebook, all of them. Yeah, and I mean, we like to engage and talk to people. So if you guys want to just chit chat or give us opinions on stuff or add stuff or ask, us to react to something, anything, whatever, feel free. We're not hard to find. You can either look up my name or Sessions and Lessons, or even Glow. Glow's handle on, say, you can look up Glowsters on TikTok. And yeah, like I said, we're not hard to find, so feel free to engage. Right, lady?
Absolutely.
And what you got?
And then when you guys are done stalking us and checking us out online, you guys can head on over to Glowing Off Script. That's a podcast that I release every Friday.
Yes. Not Friday, Friday.
Friday. We call it Friday because we're so happy to be at the end of the week. So
Yes.
It's Friday. You guys can always reach out to me if you guys have any ideas, questions, you guys want to be a co-host for a day, whatever it is that you want to talk to me about, whether it's good, bad, negative, or anywhere in between, you guys can always reach out to me. My email is gloingoffscript@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
All right, guys, and don't forget to sign up for the Northman Brotherhood on School right now. Right now, it's only $10 a month, and you become a member, and you get to go to meetings and get, it's a good community. It's a great community. It's run by Gary Holtz, who is a life coach with Northman Coaching. You want to visit his website at northmancoaching.com. He has slots available for anyone out there looking for some coaching. He also has a free ebook on there. If you guys are going through any kind of issues, especially if it's relationship or divorce issues, he'd be the guy to call. And this brotherhood, like I said, it's great. It's a bunch of guys that get together every day, well, almost every day. We have meetings. There's, like chats you can chat in and share things. And it's a very great group. Everyone is very supportive. It doesn't matter what religion, belief system, anything. It doesn't matter. If it's just, all that stuff gets left at the door. No judgments. So if you want to vent, you want to talk, you need advice, you need some sort of coaching or direction, that's the place to be. And at $10 a month, you can't beat that. You're spending more than that on
Coffee.
coffee and useless stuff. So come on, guys, $10 a month, join today, right?
Absolutely.
And I have a book out, guys. If you are a reader, even if you're not a reader, and it would make a great gift as well. My book, May December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. It's available right now on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, and Studio Moonfall, studiomoonfall.com. It's a book about a period of my life where I had moved from the States back to Puerto Rico. I was having issues with my relationship at the time. And it's kind of a memoir that turned into kind of a self-help book. That's kind of how it reads. It's a very easy read. You guys, if you pick it up, you can read a little bit, put it down, pick it back up. Like I said, it's also a great gift if you want to give someone who likes to read a book. It's a great gift.
It's a quick read too. It's a short book.
Yeah, you can run through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, May December and The Ballad of Joy Flowers. Pick up your copy today. I totally appreciate it. Anything else, ma'am?
Nope. I just hope you guys have an excellent week, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, guys. Thanks for joining us. We totally appreciate it. We do. Don't forget to share the podcast with people. Let them know that we're here. Perfect for when you're folding your laundry, right?
Absolutely.
Or doing the dishes.
Or not.
Or what else? What other mundane thing can you be doing? Mopping the floors. Yes. We're perfect for that.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. But seriously, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I mean, don't forget to share. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
Yes,
I know you do.
I do. Remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea. We'll see you guys next time.
Drink your coffee and sip your tea. And don't forget, Life's Unscripted, author the ending.
Ooh, that was very deep.
Right? Did you like that?
Yeah, I do.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. And we will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Mic on, brain off, lifeline, straight cost. Spilled tea, spilled truth, old scars, new proof, inside jokes on an honest loop. Side quest in a living room booth. We don't plan, we just press play. You say careful, I throw the script away.